Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome. This is Somaliland National Television. You're watching the English News Program with me, Mohammed Jibril. Here are the stories making local headlines. The President of Somaliland received a certificate of honor from Somaliland Society in Europe organization. Chairman of the political party's registration and approval held a press conference at his office. The President of Somaliland, His Excellency Ahmed Mohamed Mahmoud Silanyo, received certificate of honor from Somaliland Society in Europe organization for his efforts to bring progress at all levels to this nation. The President of Somaliland, His Excellency Ahmed Mohamed Mahmoud Silanyo, received a certificate of honor from Somaliland Society in Europe organization for his great leadership and achievement of Somaliland public since he took office. President of Somaliland, His Excellency Ahmed Mohamed Mahmoud Silanyo, held a meeting at his office with the Somaliland Society in Europe organization. These officials of this organization showed their admiration for the President Silanyo's government accomplishments since he took office in 2010. The officials of Somaliland Society in Europe organization mentioned that the President of Somaliland brought tangible development to the nation in terms of economic growth, sustainable development, and most importantly, his campaign to get Somaliland its rightful recognition from the international community. The members of Somaliland Society in Europe organization also urged the President of Somaliland, His Excellency Ahmed Mohamed Mahmoud Silanyo, to continue and finish the road that connects Togdheer to Sanaag region, which he laid the foundation stone. This organization commemorated the President for his efforts and urged him to continue his development-oriented plans for the nation. Conclusively, Somaliland Society in Europe organization awarded the President of Somaliland, His Excellency Ahmed Mohamed Mahmoud Silanyo, a certificate of honor for his achievements and accomplishments. Abdirasaq Chama Umar, Chairman of Somaliland Political Party's registration and approval, speaking at a press conference he held at his office, welcomed and supported the President's decision to hold the presidential elections as planned. The Chairman of the National Political Party's registration and approval, speaking at a press conference he held at his office, welcomed and supported the presidential decision to hold the presidential elections before the parliamentary elections. The public of Somaliland and all regions of Somaliland from far north to the west filled the streets of their cities, showing their support toward the President Ahmed Mohamed Mahmoud Silanyo's decision to hold the presidential election as planned. The presidential election in Somaliland is expected to be held early 2017. The chairman stated that the decision of the President of Somaliland, His Excellency Ahmed Mohamed Mahmoud Silanyo, is productive and fruitful, and it only shows democratic practice of Somaliland free and fair elections. Conclusively, the chairman of Somaliland National Political Party's registration and approval mentioned that the United Kingdom government, which has a strong diplomatic relationship with Somaliland, also supported and welcomed the President Silanyo's decision to hold the presidential elections as planned. A discussion meeting attended by high-ranking government officials and non-governmental organizations focusing on sustainable road maintenance project was held at the capital of Somaliland, Hargeisa. The chairman of the Road Renovation Agency, Professor Hassan Ali Usman, accompanied by the Minister of National Planning, Ali Shombe, attended the discussion meeting held by the EU and GIZ as implementing partners of the project in Hargeisa, Somaliland. This project is focusing on 400 kilometers project of the road connecting Kalabed, Hargeisa to Berbera and Sheikh to be renovated. The EU delegate, Mrs. Susan, speaking at the event, also stated,
"On our side, we're very happy to engage in this program, which is supposed to, one, rehabilitate up to 400 kilometers of road networks and also build capacity of road authority and maintenance of the road. The EU would like to confirm its commitment to this project to empower the roads authority and local contractors to maintain the road networks."
The Director of Planning of Somaliland Tender Board, who also spoke at the event, elaborated on the agendas of the meeting and stated,
"Currently, we are working with a presidential decree that suggests that all supporting partners in Somaliland and all the ministries in Somaliland who are tendering or processes that are 3,000 and above should always be passed through the National Tender Board. Unfortunately, until now, we don't have a fully set up law. It's under the process and it's in the parliamentary, and we hope soon that this will be passed and we will have complete legal sheets that we will be working to. But before that, we have the presidential decree that all the ministries and all the stakeholders we like to work on this sustainable road maintenance project, which is 3,000, which is, as I've been reading, 400 kilometers in Somalia.
Representative speaking for GIZ, German organization working with Somaliland government as implementing partners, speaking at the event, also stated,
"I'm delighted to address this landmark meeting of the SRP Steering Committee. Welcome you highly regarded attendance that is geared to consolidate the strategic framework of the program. This committee intends to address key issues of common concern from an operational standpoint of delivery and achievement. The agenda of this meeting includes flash presentations on the progress so far achieved, the challenges resolved and those yet to overcome, the phased work plans by order of logical thematic sequence and operational priority, and the way forward, the roadmap in respect of fundamental requisites and the target results, and any other issues you may consider to be relevant for this meeting. By virtue of the setting and composition of the steering committee, I trust that it will be a powerful driving force of streamlining, troubleshooting and oversight, and an effective machinery of timely support for our frontline partners, GIZ and the Road Development Authority.
Somaliland Minister of Agriculture launched a training workshop for Darawena district farmers in Darawena. This workshop was attended by the Director General of Somaliland Ministry of Agriculture, the trainers who were also from the ministry, and the farmers of Darawena district. The chairman of Darawena district farmers, speaking at the opening of the event, enlightened the significance of this meeting to the farmers of Darawena and also sent gratitude to the Somaliland Ministry of Agriculture for their efforts to improve the agriculture sector of Somaliland. The chairman also told the reporters of Somaliland National Television that cash crops they produced this year was less than last year due to water shortages and other issues that need to be addressed. The Director General of Somaliland Ministry of Agriculture, Abdullah Ismail Farah, speaking at the event, elaborated on the significance of this sort of training to Darawena farmers and in Somaliland in general. The Director General, continuing his speech, mentioned that it's important for the farmers to pass from this stage they're in right now to explore their farming skills. The Director General also urged the attendees to take advantage of this remarkable training. Conclusively, the farmers of Darawena sent gratitude to the government of President Ahmed Mohamed Mahmoud Silanyo for their remarkable efforts to bring progress to this nation. You're still tuned into the Somaliland National Television, the only Somali-speaking channel with an English news program. And now for international headlines in detail. Security forces in Democratic Republic of Congo killed more than 50 protesters in a violent crackdown on anti-governmental demonstration. Security forces in the Democratic Republic of Congo killed more than 50 people, according to the opposition, in violent crackdown on anti-governmental demonstrators. UN Secretary General Ban Ki-moon has urged authorities to exercise maximum restraint as protesters in Kinshasa denounce what they see as President Joseph Kabila's bid to extend his mandate beyond the two-term limit. As violence flared, rights groups reported dozens of arrests of protesters and journalists in the capital and other cities. But denouncing a movement bent on insurrection, the Congolese Interior Minister gave a provisional death toll of 17, including 3 policemen, one whom he said was burned alive. Calling for protest to intensify, the opposition accused Kabila of plotting to extend his tenure by delaying elections supposed to be held in November, something his supporters deny. Kabila is under growing local and international pressure to step down when his term of office legally ends in December. That's all the news we have for you tonight. Until next time, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.